Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes outshine the town they do. This Christmas, the fireside's blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Shake a hand now. La 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 la. La 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 la. This Christmas. La 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 la. This Christmas, firesides blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. Shake your hand now. Merry Christmas, baby. And a happy new year. Have a very Merry Christmas.
No idea. No idea.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle
He said it didn't turn out very well for the other.
bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
There's no orders of service back there.
There is now.
Okay. Am I after signing right?
Dashing
Is that what I saw? And then I dismiss kids. Okay. Aline, do you want me to show you guys? Give me a second, Scott. I'm gonna show them how.
Laughing all the way. Oh, bells on bobtails ring. Oh, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to laugh and sing a song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
All right. Good morning, church. Good to see those of you that ventured out here, and good to see more or less those that are watching online with us. Thanks for watching with us. We appreciate it. And we have a great day in store for all you guys. But first, we're going to kick things off with some announcements. First, our offering plates are back there, and those little metal buckets that are in there, if you don't know what those are all about, those are pennies for the hungry. And so if you just want to put your spare change or whatever you feel led to put in there, that's what that will go toward, as well as just your additional offering that can go in the plate around it. If you also don't want to come into the church for the services, you can just drop off money or a check into the church office for your tithes and offerings. There will be no evening Sunday services through January 10th, and then we will revisit it again at that time, and we'll keep you guys updated. There is the angel tree that has been set up, which is out here beside our welcome desk, and you take a tag that's on there that has a gift on it. You go and purchase that gift, and then you wrap it and bring it in along with the tag and give it to the office, and we will take care of that from there. And if you have any questions, feel free to call the office and ask Tanya about whatever questions you may have about that. There is a Sam's Christmas event to go see lights. For those that don't know what SAM is, it stands for Senior Adult Ministries. And so if you consider yourself to be a senior adult and want to join us, you're welcome to do that. And with things going on, most events are kind of up in the air right now. And so we'll plan on that as of right now, but when it gets closer, we'll see if things change and how we'll go about that. But if you are interested in going, as of right now, let myself know, and we can get that planned. They have tithe boxes that are also out in front of the Welcome Center desk for you to take, and they are alphabetized. If you can't spell, grab a neighbor, they'll help you out. We have the children's Christmas program scheduled for the 13th, so you want to make sure you're either here or watching online for that. That'll be a fun time. And then lastly, we have scheduled Doug Anderson to come for a Christmas concert on the 20th in the morning service. And I'll double check to make sure that's still going to happen. But that'll, again, be a really nice time. There's a lot of good Christmas music. He used to sing in a group called Signature Sound, if you've heard of that. So a really spirit-filled, good worshiper. So we want to make sure you join us for that. I believe that's all the announcements we have for today. And we'll get on to our Advent reading at this time.
El Señor es bueno para los que esperan, para el alma que lo busca. Es bueno que uno espere en silencio la salvación del Señor. Lamentaciones 3, 35, 36.
The Lord is good to those who wait for him. To the soul that seeks him, it is good that one should wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord. Lamentations 3, 35 through 36.
Hubo un tiempo en que Elías, el profeta, se escondió en una cueva desanimado, pensando que el mundo entero se había vuelto contra él y contra Dios.
There was a time when Elijah the prophet hid in the cave, discouraged, thinking the whole world had turned against him and against God.
El Señor le dijo a Elías que se detuviera ante el monte del Señor, y allí pasó con un gran viento, un terremoto y un fuego.
The Lord told Elijah to stand before the mountain of the Lord, and there passed by a great wind, an earthquake, and a fire.
Pero el Señor no estaba en ninguno de ellos. Finalmente, fue en una voz suave y apacible que el Señor habló con palabras de consuelo y aliento para el profeta.
But the Lord was in none of them. Finally, it was in a still small voice that the Lord spoke with words of comfort and encouragement for the prophet.
Vivimos en un mundo ruidoso y entre personas que temen tanto al silencio que llevan consigo sus teléfonos móviles a todo volumen.
We live in a noisy world, and among people who so fear silence, they carry their blaring cell phones with them everywhere.
Estamos ocupados con muchas cosas en este mundo rudo y ruidoso. Quizás lo que más necesitamos, especialmente durante el tiempo ocupado antes de Navidad, es algo de silencio.
We are busy with many things in this rough, noisy world. Perhaps what we need most, especially during the busy time before Christmas, is some silence.
Necesitamos un tiempo aparte del clamor, cuando podemos escuchar la voz suave y apacible que nos recuerda que no estamos solos.
We need time apart from the clamor when we can hear the still small voice that reminds us that we are not alone.
El Dios de toda gracia, paz y consuelo nos susurra en la oscuridad y la soledad, diciéndonos que nunca seremos desamparados ni abandonados. Somos hijos de Dios y Dios quiere estar a nuestro lado en todo momento.
The God of all grace, peace, and comfort whispers to us in the darkness and loneliness, telling us that we will never be forsaken or abandoned. We are God's children, and God means to stand by us at every moment.
Cada momento de mi día despierto está lleno de ruido.
Take time to listen for that still small voice. A few questions for us to ponder. Is every waking moment of my day filled with noise?
¿Busco alguna vez lugares tranquilos para pasar unos momentos a solas?
Do I seek out quiet places to spend a few moments alone?
¿Debo tomarme tiempo para orar en silencio con regularidad?
Do I regularly take time for silent prayer?
Those are good questions, aren't they? And this tends to be a really busy season, typically. So are we making time just to be with God in the silence? Do you offer up silent prayers to Him? I want us to take a moment and do just that this morning. If you bow your heads and offer up a silent prayer to God, or just sit in the silence in His presence this morning.